guys, and welcome to, dare I call this, a kitchen makeover. Usually a makeover means you're meant to turn something not so nice into something nicer looking. I can't guarantee that that's what's going to happen here, mainly due to we all have different tastes, don't we? Also, granted, my kitchen is not old, so it doesn't really need like a renovation or anything like that. However, I wanted to turn my kitchen into a more of a girly kitchen in terms of appliances and little bits and bobs, little things that I can add on to the kitchen that will turn it girly for me, because I am a girly girl. And I was thinking to myself, why not? We spend quite a bit of time in the kitchen and I want to appreciate it and enjoy it. And when I walk in here, be like, oh wow, how cute does this look? So as you can kind of see behind me and a little B-roll behind the scenes, I have already started by taking everything out of this kitchen. Now, the main reason behind this, yes, the girliness of it. However, I did a kitchen makeover style video way back during COVID times when we were at home and we had nothing to do, and I was watching so much TikTok and I thought, yeah, I can do something. And what I did at the time was I renewed these cupboards, which of course they need a bit of a wipe down, but they still look great. According to me, I love them. I love the brightness it brings to the kitchen. So I'm really happy with that. However, the way I did the counter, I'm not happy with myself. Look, number one, I had no idea what I was doing, so I kind of played things by ear. And number two, I really did not have any finances to go by. I wasn't working at the time, so I didn't really have any money. And I was thinking, what's the cheapest way I could do something to make it look pretty for me and enjoy it? So what I did was I spray painted the counters. Now, not only did I just spray paint it black, I probably should have left it at that because that would have given me a smooth finish. I wanted the same look as these, the marbly look. So I spray painted like a white marbly spray paint on top of the black. And look, to be honest, it looked really good when I done it. I was so proud of myself. Unfortunately, I didn't seal it properly, and therefore all these years have passed and slowly the paint has been creeping off. It's been coming off and it just looks awful. It just, the paint coming off everywhere. It just really made me feel like, Stanzie, you did such a terrible job. So a while back, I bought the same contact paper as this and I bought it in white, and I thought I'm just gonna cover the bench tops and try and do it that way. I have no idea if this is gonna work. I hope it's gonna work because I've already started scraping off these counters because I figured when I touched the counters, they were bumpy from the marbly look, so they need to smooth out. So there is no way I can leave it as is because this looks horrendous. So fingers crossed it's gonna work. I have no idea. I've never done that to a counter, but we're gonna try and make it work, and then we're gonna decorate it in here and make it look nice and girly. I did start off with taking out appliances because we need the counters bare, and pretty much I'm at a point now where I just need to scrape a little bit more of the counter. I've got my little scraping buddy here, and then we're gonna be good to go to put the contact paper or whatever it's called on top. All right, let's get going. This one was probably the worst because it's right next to the sink, and the water from the sink just made it come off. Maybe that's what I should just have kept doing. Okay, this is the best I can do for now. I've wiped it all down. Let's hope I have enough. I'm nervous, guys. I'm gonna start with this section over here. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I want to say that I did it because I did, but did I do a good job? No. And frankly, at this point, I don't even care. When I started doing it, the first one that went on, and I thought, why did I decide to do this? I am so not talented as a tradie or a handyman or anything of the sort. And I always know this. I have a vision, but my hands don't know how to turn my visions into reality. I just don't have it in me. However, I will say, I've done enough to get by. If you're gonna look at it close up and judge it, well, you'll probably give it a 1 out of 10. But we're just gonna pop things on it. as you do. You know, we've got to put the microwave back, we've got to put the new toaster here, the coffee machine, everything will go back on it, and all the like blemishes won't be seen as much. It does feel better though, it's smoother, it feels cleaner. Did manage to put some of that plastic stuff that I had gotten from Shein around the kitchen sink. Whilst it looks like it looks like sticky tape, it's not. And you know what? This is my kitchen to enjoy. And if there ever comes a time where I'll be sharing this kitchen, we can always redo it. So really all we have left is to pop things in here, and then I'll be able to show you guys the whole finished result. And some of that contact was also left, so if I ever like scratch it up, or when I scratch it all up, I could probably just put it on top. You know, when I first put it on there, it was see-through and I was like, oh no. And the first layer I put on had this like yellow line through it. And I was like, what is that? What is this yellow line? Did I take that off and replace it? No. In this section over here, I've just double layered it. Actually, this section turned out pretty good though. There's a few bubbles, but the double layering turned out pretty good. It's creased here, but the microwave will go on top. This area here probably could have done with a little bit more, but stuff's going on top. Oh. See, covers all the blemishes. I will say I'm very excited about the new stuff that I have. I have this for the dishes. Now that I look at it, it actually looks a lot longer than my OG. No, it's fine. It just, my OG one had like a collector under here, but you know what, maybe I don't need that. What I'm going to use a little bowl thing to collect the cutlery. This was just a cheaper one from Kmart. My bamboo cutting board, and of course my Smeg toaster. Very, very excited about that one. This box has dust. That's how long ago I bought it. Oh, and you know what? This is like buying a new one all over again because I forgot what it looked like, and I get to like re-unbox it again. Look at her in all her glory. I'm gonna have to try and keep this one as clean as possible. Try and like keep the crumbs away. For now, this is what we have. I might just have to move it either closer, or I'm not sure. The chopping board. You know what? This is where I usually cook anyways. Also some more stuff that's been collecting dust. Now these are just things that like I put in my head, but who knows if I like the way they look here. But my dolly stuff, also my stuff that I bought from the reject shop, like the little cupcakes and the big cupcake. And I decided in this I'll try, I thought it was bigger than this. For some reason in my head I was picturing bigger, but I was thinking of putting Chippy's treats in here, we shall see. And then, I actually didn't get serviettes, I need some for in here. So I want to pop these flowers in here. And I remember this TikTok hack where I put sticky tape, can you guys see the sticky tape? Where I use this and then I just sticky tape across and down, and now when you put the flowers in, they're meant to like sit in there without like falling over. I'm gonna give it a try. So far it seems to be working. I'm just putting it in wherever there's like a hole. I don't know if I have enough flowers to make a full, but we'll see. Okay guys, it is done. Well done for now. I may want to change a few things around. I do want to get a rug for the kitchen floor. However, I think I did a pretty good job for myself. I like the look of it now. It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's girly and I like it. So I'm going to show you guys, do a little bit of a tour. You'll see how the contact beads are camouflaged. It's an awful time to film because the sun is backlit here. However, the coffee station pretty much stayed the same. I just realized I'm planning on decorating for Christmas soon, so this probably wasn't the best time to put things up. However, I'm glad I'm going to have this video because then I'll have a copy of how everything looked, because when I take it away, I can put it back. We moved along to the dish rack, nothing exciting. Air fryer's my old one. I'd love that pink or purple crumble one. No, the purple crumble one. I love it. That's my goal. Hello, my beautiful Smeg toaster. And then I've got this here, so the pink looks lovely together. I initially was going to put this over here because I thought that would look pretty, but I'd rather have them, I guess, where I can use them. And I put the chopping board behind there. And then this is my special corner. I've got my Dolly Parton cookbook because, hello. I did order a little stand for it to go on, which will be coming soon. And here are these guys. How cute, the little cupcakes, they're so cute. And my flowers, I think they look really pretty. And look, this bit, pretty plain, nothing exciting. However, I'm liking that it's not too cluttered. I've kept these here, I've got a new towel on here. I got these off Temu, not the best quality, but you know what? It's going to sit here and look pretty. And then I have the other one right here. On a big overview, when I look into the kitchen, this is what I see. And I like it. I feel like it's girly, it's fresh. And at the end of the day, it took me a whole work day, but that's okay. I got it all done. I'm so proud of myself that I did. I'm tired. I would like to say, what do you guys think? But if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Well, it's another day and I just had to show you guys one last thing in the kitchen because the dish rack thing just wasn't working for me. I wanted to be honest. I had originally bought it from Kmart because I could see it said Anko and I just don't know what, but these things, like these things that you put your dishes on are just too close together and I couldn't get dishes to sit in there. Also, it was so leany that I tried pulling some of them out to make them straighter, but then it just kept making them even closer together, so it was just absolutely useless. Probably for what I paid for it, that's probably what you get, and it's fine if you're going to just put cups on it, but I couldn't put plates, and it's been a week or so, and it's been driving me insane. I went out and I still went back to Kmart and I just got a new one. I got this one, so we're going to open it up together and we're going to see. I did see a white version that was opened and it looked okay. Sonia and I figured out how to get the tower on, and because I wanted black, my kitchen has black finishings, so it will work that way. At least it comes with its own cup holder thingy-majiggy, so this one from my old one I could probably now ditch. Looks like this. This one actually even has the plate underneath, or what do you call it, the plastic thingy that collects the water. In total this cost me $19. I'm sure the other one was probably under $10, but this one just looks to be better quality. We have the top layer, and actually I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Like, see how spaced out they are there and see how tight they are there. I just couldn't get dishes in that. So this one is perfect now, nice and wide, and I can actually get dishes to sit in there. The plate collector actually just slides in, which is great. Let me just pop the tower on top. I'm a little bit weary because it is a tower and it's going to sit up higher, but it should be okay. And then this is how it's going to sit. So we've got the top, we've got the bottom, and then I pop a plate in there and perfect. And also, actually, I wanted to see if a cup was going to fit under here, and perfect. A cup fits under here, which is great. So I've got plenty of room. All right, this is awesome. Now I think my kitchen is pretty much complete. I'm going to pop this thing over on this side somewhere, and then that will be it. And now my kitchen is done. And thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.